So trading yourself like Castle to anyone who's repelling is totally worth it. Because as long as attackers are not on the CO
Defenders,
windows,
protect your
like
bombs from being
CO
defused by
windows
attackers.
over here, then defenders can be playing anywhere. Why do I have FPS issues? Never mind. So that's one thing to understand. These windows are very powerful. And then the second thing is to
Bomb
get info
located by
if
attackers.
attackers are pushing from the lobby side or from the top square side. Okay, so we are going to see some mirror setup from the...
Located a bomb.
I believe this
10
is
seconds left.
executive towards the top square. From the
5
attackers,
seconds
we
left
have
before insertion.
a set of a frag grenade. Zofia,
Attackers are
that's
heading
that's
out to defuse
more
the
than
bomb.
should be more than enough to deal with the castle barricades. Uh, 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 I want. Where did the attacker spawn? Okay, so 4 of them spawned on the south side. I believe that Zofia should be destroying these castle barricades as quick as possible to make this mirror window slightly bit less playable. Okay, destroying this castle barricade means that anyone playing by the garage can get an angle on the... Actually, no. That mirror window is not cannot be seen from the garage because of the like wall between the windows. Nomad. Where is Nomad now? Skylight. What? Oh, from the skylight. Nice angle. Okay. Let me just... Yeah, this is better. So we have 4 takers by the like balcony. Usually don't want to have 4 takers droning at the same time. And then Zofia was on the other... Never mind, Zofia is here. Where's the... Okay, oh, still one. I don't understand why she's still holding the skylight. Like, you can have a drone watching it. Um, kind of having these. So I want to see what the takers are trying to do. Like, they didn't get anything. I mean, to push in the stock trading, it's really hard because of this mirror window. And to push in the top square, it's hard because of the mirror. Like, you need to have someone... Okay, Zofia is repelling now for that mirror. That's very important. That's a wrong window. Unless you want to get... Yeah, okay, so... I'm not sure why Zofia is not trying to push the mirror from the castle barricade. And the thing about this is that Zofia already used one impact, so one castle barricade will stay. Okay, this is becoming very, very hard for the attackers. But this is a huge issue from the attackers, that they're not even trying to push from the windows. Like, okay, Thatcher is now on the windows, but wrong ones again. And Zofia is now droning for herself, possibly for the flank. That could maybe only win the round, but I don't see it happening.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
But there is no
Attackers have
utility
recovered
by
their
the
diffuser.
banana. Okay, Zofia might get the kill. Yeah, Zofia will get the kill. That's a huge, huge thing for the takers. Especially there was no utility by the stairs. Okay, that's a castle. Okay, that's fine. This should have happened. Like Zofia, I mean, if the round was won, it will be because of Zofia, and because of no utility by the spiral.
Compromised.
So this is possibly a flawless round, regardless that it was a 3-0. This is a flawless round. Like the takers didn't do anything. They got an early pick from the skylight, which was kind of... I mean, it was a nice pick, but I don't think it will happen ever again. Probably just another angle. I'm not sure why the whole wall was open. Like, usually you just want to open up the body levels. And if there were just body levels, then the skylight angle would not be there. But okay. Let's see what we have on the CC lockers. So I'm assuming Monty will be 6 picked, because I don't remember seeing a Monty in the 10-mans. Yeah, he's going to be 6 pick. But this is also a very good 6 pick, especially if they think that basement will be played, because probably Monty was firstly picked for this kind of a push. Like you open up default, open up default and then just plant with the Monty backwards, or use Monty to cover your plant while someone is planting behind him. So that was a pretty smart 6-pack. So from the utility, we have Oryx. So Oryx is most likely going to be like playing in the wall, like there's a hedge by the tellers, and then he can, with this hedge, he can rotate all the way to the top and start flanking. That's a somewhat good usage. I'm not sure, or I'm not a fan of these walls being opened. Usually you want to reinforce the right wall. But okay. Rest the utility, we have 1 bulletproof, 1 deployable shield, and that's pretty much it. 2 C4s. But no smoke. Actually, we have smoke. Just down. Okay, so the attackers will be pushing from here. We are going to see a full map. Full roam clear, I assume. Okay, so we have Iana probably dealing with the rotation, whereas the rest of the crew are going to push out roamers. So Iana is dealing with the spiral stairs or banana stairs, whereas the attackers are pushing from the east side. Okay, this hatch was reinforced. Why was Oryx then? I'm not sure the idea behind the Oryx then. Okay, so this is a somewhat quick roam clear. We still have full 1 minute and 45 seconds. Now the question is how to deal with the mirror window. Okay, so yeah, I dislike this mirror window now. If garage is lost, then you immediately got the red control. So I would really like if attackers will be pushing garage, and yeah, we can see Ash pushing. But I would like to see that someone is droning for Ash. The rest of the crew are going to push servers, and servers also were given for free. Okay, that sucks. I would say a mistake from the defenders. Like, sure, you want to play heavily in the red and the gold, but play a bit more in the servers to get 1 or 2 drones. Okay, this could be a huge if Jaeger doesn't know. And I think Jaeger will be more occupied with Diana. Yeah, he won't know. Okay, so now nobody can play in the red, and that's it. And yeah, basically their own mirror window killed themselves. This is why you don't want to put the mirror window there. Because that mirror window doesn't do anything. Like, why would you put there like, the idea behind this mirror window is to deny the garage. But if the attackers are already by the white truck, then someone will already have the hatch opened. So yeah, with that mirror window, you're not doing anything. So if you have mirror, I will not recommend. I will just reinforce it. If you don't have mirror, then you can open up that wall because you will play long angles from the garage towards the default plant spot. But with a mirror window, you don't need that angle because you have a mirror window in the red. That's already a strong angle to fight with. Or if you want to, I mean, there is really no reason to have that mirror window there. Okay, we are going to see CC lockers again. The biggest issue are possibly the biggest issue, but I'm going to say three things. So the first thing is I don't understand the Oryx play. Like you have 2 shotguns. You don't need Oryx to just smash the walls. then we didn't see any of the like roam presenters. Like you can at least play around main or open, kill one or two drone and then go back, and the same thing goes for the server. And the first thing is don't put here a mirror window. Like the moment this mirror window got open, you saw that Pulse was pushing deeply inside, which was fine because again nobody can use red to through the C4s,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
Mira was continuously like exposed from the garage.
5 seconds left.
Prep phase drones,
Attackers must
possibly
locate and defuse the
just
bomb.
one.
The
Bank
attacker's
is a
bomb
map that
diffuser
you
has
can
been
put a
dropped.
very good preparation phase drones, especially in the lobby. Like I don't see any prep phase drone in the lobby. At least nobody's using any drone there. That's going to be probably 10 to 15 seconds lost. So you basically can have one like on the top, like the red stairs, or I call it banana stairs, but people call it banana. Okay, gunshots. Okay, so Oryx is playing now a bit more aggressive. That's something I like, and Jaeger as well. Okay, that's one issue solved. But what I was trying to say is that one drone there and one drone around the top square, and you got like top floor immediately closed up. So if you didn't see anyone, then you know immediately nobody's playing at the top, and you need just to have one player swap in between these two drones. Okay, so they lost 1 minute just because yeah they didn't have any prep phase drone. Not 1 minute, let's say just 30 seconds, because they still have to get to the building. That's probably 30ish. Okay, so I guess defenders are not going to play. Okay, Jaeger is not playing the servers. That's also what I like.
Attackers
So I would like to see Jaeger running away, either to the objective or by the top blue stairs the moment this socket gets opened. Why is Pulse playing in the garage? I mean, I will prefer having actually Pulse in the server and Jaeger in the garage, because Pulse cannot see anything from here. Like the only thing he can see is Zofia. I don't know what to watch, by the way. Which perspective to take, because I'm kind of blocked over here. Wait, we have a mount. I didn't even realize that. Lol. It's kind of awkward to play behind the bomb if the south wall was open. That's the main reason why you want to reinforce at least one of it. Jaeger is now playing till the death, I think. Nobody's playing the dirt. That's a bonus for Jaeger. Okay, now someone will be playing, and there is no ADSs, so he could also be fragged. But he's going to waste a lot of time. 30 seconds remaining. Monty has to go for the melee kill. Okay, but I think going for the melee kill as Monty was there necessary, because like you have 20 seconds, you have to.
15 seconds remaining. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser. 10 seconds
Okay, they know where Pulse is. He's. I don't know what Monty is trying to do. Yeah, this is a disaster. Oh, the execute, of course.
left. Operators, you are
I'm not sure what happened with like they had 30 seconds till the blue push or the server push, and all that defenders did is played slightly bit early by the main stairs, and that's it. I mean, at least you could see the power of playing a little bit more offside at the very start and then retreating back to the objective. Like, I guess attackers wanted to draw out the roamers the moment they saw them, but it turned out that there were no roamers, and that waited probably a full minute or so. We are going back to CEO and Executive, and we are going to see Finka pick. I mean, so far, this match is way better than yesterday. Both teams are doing. I mean, attackers are sure they are kind of slow on time, but they are doing it properly. Aside again,
Attackers
slow
need
on
to
time.
locate and defuse
Like
the
they are
bombs.
doing the roam hunt. One is always denying rotations. Roamers are not playing like just eating everything with Oryx. So so far I really like this match. And I'm not sure what's the idea behind opening up the whole For the utility. Just one deployable shield to bulletproof.
10 seconds to insertion.
For the takers,
5
Zofia and
seconds
Ash. Okay, that could be enough. I will really. Where's Castle? Where's Castle?
Attackers are
Castle,
moving to
Castle,
defuse the
Castle.
bomb.
That's one bulletproof. Castle is kind of late. This is very risky, not gonna lie. Like, someone now could be on the garage, and if this gets back was destroyed, then Castle will be stuck there. Okay, so for the rest of the attackers, okay, one will be by the skylight. I would really like to see. You don't need to have two people like outside watching angles. Okay, was the Jaeger drowned out? Okay, so if they had a drone in the, okay, that was a nice kill. But if they had a drone in the lobby, then Jaeger will be a free kill. I dislike this play of Jaeger, by the way. Does he know that he downed?
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Maybe he does, but he's going to waste a lot of time. If someone is going to revive him, but that's going to waste a lot of time. Okay, so they're down of Ash. That means just 2 more explosives. But 2 castle barricades. The mute's wall is not reinforced. Last time it saved Echo there. But Echo is dead. So currently nothing is happening. One is still watching the skylight. I'm not sure why watching the skylight. Like, you need to do something. I guess he's
Attackers
making
have recovered their
whoever is in the janitor stuck, but not really, because he can go to the like conference. Like I guess we have to split push. But again, there's no utility by the red stairs. Or lobby stairs. I don't know why. Okay, that's a... Oh, what? How did Janitor die against Hibana? Like, you have the global shield, you have everything. Oh, this is kind of now tech-sided. Unless Jaeger makes a good flank. Okay, they got the side control. So they can go for the smoke and just hold the angles. Or you don't need to. I want to see if Ace died the smoke grenades. I don't remember him using smoke grenades. So basically, what should have happened over here? Smoke off angles, rappel outside, and the planter just plants behind the chair. The chair is like bulletproof. You cannot penetrate them through the chair. Let me see. Ace doesn't have smokes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, true. Thermite has smokes. I'm outdated. I had to go to the on phone. Thanks HC for meshing that out. Yeah, I'm still in the old patch. Totally messed that up. Okay, so they don't have smoke grenades, but still I will definitely recommend planting behind the table. Because you have janitor in control and you have like this hallway in control. So you can hold passive angles towards the hallway. So Jaeger is fully exposed. And then you have one in the janitor still holding executive whilst you're planting behind the indestructible part of the chair. Archive Stellars. Mozzie was AFK for the most of the round.
5 seconds to go.
We have Clash. Is Clash going to play on the top?
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
I don't think so, because there's no utility on the top. Let's see. Okay, they are going for the extended soft mirror window. They're going for the extended open hold. If you want to have extended open hold, then you want to have feet level. Okay, so Thorin is, Mute is making feet levels there. Okay, so we have the... Yeah, I'm not sure what... I'm not sure how... why Jaeger was still there. This is already second time that he's kind of playing on ready spots. Okay, so at least he had made the feet levels, so from the open area you can see all the weight of our tellers. So with having, okay, this hatch also has to be open, like in this stock trading. But the good thing about extending yourself to the open and cafe is that cafe's ceiling is indestructible, so you cannot be pushed from the top. Okay, 1 minute 45 seconds to go. There is a nomad. I want to see what the takers are doing. So just vertical, but you can't do the vertical pressure if everybody's playing outside of the objective. Like all that defenders have to do is just play around cafe. Like you can deny all the pushes with the cafe. I'm not sure if attackers know what they want to do right now. I guess they're going for the archives push, but there's still Zofia in the lobby watching with the drone there. Yeah, attackers seem to be pretty much stalled, even if it is a 5 versus 3 situation. Okay, I really like the fact that they kind of crossfired him. Not really coordinately, but at least they did. Now they're dealing... Probably Mozzie is unknown. Mozzie is unknown, that's for sure, but Clash is unknown. So, yeah, this is totally fine. Yeah, so this diffuser...
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Even at this point, you probably don't want to go for the diffuser, because you're not going to plant this situation. Like, you know that Clash is the archives and 3 of the attackers, and diffuser is by the archive side, so you just go kill for the Clash. What Hibana did there was kind of letting she kind of let the attacker doing 1 versus 1 of the Clash. Actually, it was 2 versus 1, but one guy died. It could have been 3 versus 1 there. So probably not going for the diffuser was the better play. And nobody's calling for the oppose, so... And only Floors is banned, by the way. Floors is banned because of the blue stairs hold. And mainly because of the blue stairs hold, I would say. So if teams want to do the blue hold, they don't need to worry about the floors. Just going, haha, I'm going to destroy everything with no counters. Actually, Muse will be a counter, but you still can destroy Mute Jammers. Like, if there is a Mute Jammer by the top of the blue doors, then you can destroy like the ceiling and just throw a frag grenade onto it, I guess. Utility. Bulletproof, deployable shield, and 2 C4s. And a smoke grenade. That's pretty nice. So I really like the fact that they kind of roamed a little bit and then immediately fall back. That kind of cost the takers too much of their time. Preparation phase drones, we have 2 drones at the same place. That's always a bad thing to have. And that's pretty much it of the preparation phase drones. Yeah, the takers are using poorly the preparation phase drones. And everybody, not everybody, I guess one spawned on the... Okay, one is... That's Monty, okay. I guess they're going to do the same thing as previous. Hopefully they are going to do it a slightly bit more quicker. There's nobody in the garage. Again, this mirror window is so bad. I can't even say how bad it is. Where is Jaeger? Jaeger was roaming pretty... Okay, Jaeger is okay with the Oryx. I'm kind of dumb. Okay, so Sled is cutting the angles from the outside of the main. Okay, this... I will now opt if I were Oryx and Jaeger, maybe playing now in blue. Try to get in the blue, because you don't want to, like, they are most likely going to play for the C4 threats. C4 threats. So having 3 versus 5, 3 versus 5 is not the ideal situation for the C4 strats and the smoke. Hibana opened up from the rappel all the way towards the teller. That's a very nice angle to know as a Hibana. Okay, so we have 1 minute 40 seconds, way better than before. We have Monty pushing with Sledge on the garage, that's very nice. The Oryx can easily be pushed if Hibana just opens up this wall, but Jaeger is on unknown position. So Jaeger is playing off the attackers, not droning well. Let's see if that... Okay, he was seen.
Deploying heartbeat sensor.
Okay. It costed him. I like that it costed him. This is kind of already third time. I mean, sure, attackers are not... I don't think attackers are that proficient with the droning, so I guess that's okay to do, but three times in a row is kind of meh. Okay, so nobody's playing by the mirror window. I will really hope that this mirror window gets popped. That means nobody can be playing in the red anymore. I'm not sure what Bond is doing right now. Like, why wouldn't he push slightly bit more deep? And this is a very nice... This is actually a lockers push. 25 seconds. This is a very good Tiller's push.
15 seconds to go.
Monty unshield. And you got a plan by the default. Zofia no need to drop.
5 seconds
And they
remaining.
just want to get the plan done, but the dropping down was Zofia and Ace getting in the lockers was unnecessary, that's for sure. We are not going to see any poses in this round because this is now going to be a split, like we are going to see blue team defending and orange team attacking. This was, aside from the execute, it was actually even the very first part of the execute was very good. Because Monty pushing in the lockers was pretty nicely thought process, but Monty should have unshielded the moment Sledge was vaulting into the lockers. Okay, we have definitely different lineups. Like we have Frost, we have Vigil, and we have Castle for the. Never mind, we have Jaeger, Kali. So the question is, why would you go Kali if you have Thatcher? I mean, Kali can destroy free like bulletproof stuff,
Attackers
that's a
need to
bonus.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
But are they thinking about Clash? Because I don't like. I literally don't know why would you go with Kali if Thatcher was road, aside from Clash. And if you want to deal with the destruction, the explosive, then just go with the Ash, and they don't have Ash. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I maybe Kali from long angles, like from the repelling from the side of the lobby, all the way towards the hallways, both hallways. Maybe that's the idea, but you still can do that with Zofia's impact. I don't know. I will see. For the utility of the defenders, we have not deployable shield this time. We have 2 bulletproof, and we have an extended roam. We have 3 attackers go 4 attacker his side, 5 attacker. Okay, never mind. One is on the garage rooftop. Okay, we'll get picked up by these
Attackers
off
have
here.
located a bomb.
This is already I do this like. And do you want to pick garage? Because if you die as Vigil there, then kind of top floor roam collapses, and that means whoever is roaming on the first floor will most likely go to the objective way quicker, at least 20 seconds quicker. So as long as Vigil is there, roamers don't even need to think about going back to the objective unless rush push happens. But if Vigil dies, then yeah, they have to decide if they want to stick with the roam or go back. Because roaming in the first floor is kind of hard. If the hatches get open, like sure you can play in the cafe, but from the cafe you cannot deny the objective, which is one issue, and the second issue is that like you can be pretty much like crossfired from the middle square, this window, as well as archives. Okay, so attackers are opted for the quick rush push, and I guess 1C for the mirror window, as well as the 6 zeros probably are giving away. Like, Vigil was not pushed at all. At this moment, Vigil should know that nobody is with him. So Vigil should definitely replace Mute. Never mind, Mute can... Yeah, Mute has an angle onto default, by the way. But I think Vigil should be playing with the instead of Mute, and Mute should be around gold, so he can use C-Force. I don't think attackers can do really that much. Like, if they smoke off the angles... Oh, never mind. We have Sledge contesting something. Okay. That was one of the idea, I guess. Okay, Kestel. Okay, this is huge.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
I'm not sure of what was the idea behind smoking off your diffuser.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, this is impossible.
10 seconds left.
So what attackers... I
5
mean,
seconds remaining.
the idea behind rushing for the objective was definitely a bad idea, because... Like, you can't rush... Like, if you want to rush, then you had to rush lockers or garage. Because rushing through the, like, security CC is impossible. I mean, sure, that was Ash. Ash managed to do that, but he managed to do that just because someone was kind of occupying Mute on the top. But I dislike the idea of going towards the CC if they are still roaming. Like, go for the garage and the lobby push. That's a bit... If you can't deal with the roamers, then just do that. And the second thing is, what was the idea behind the smokes? Like, Ash could hold the rotation from the gold to the hallway. And also you can have one more guy in the servers towards the where Castle was, like by the door of CC.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Utility wise, we have Maestro with the joystick gun, poggers. Aside from that, we don't see Mira. So this is definitely something that I really like to see. Like, we are not seeing the same kind of strat from both teams. Like, we are seeing different setups, and that's very nice to see. And people say that Bank is bad. I mean, Bank is probably bad if you put 5 best players against 5 best
10
players.
seconds left before insertion.
I would say that Bank is kind of a slightly
5
attack
seconds
sided,
to insertion.
because it's not that hard to roam clear.
Attackers objective.
And when it gets to the execution, like, you can bait a lot of the C4s and smoke canisters, as you will most likely have 1 full minute to bait all that stuff. Okay, so for the utility, we have the Plausible Shield and a Bulletproof, whereas attackers have again Kali, as well as Sledge with Frags, and 2 pair of smoke grenades. Okay, so roamers. There is one roamer C4, I assume. Is that? Yeah, that's a C4 Melusi. I'm not a fan of Melusi playing this aggressive, but usually you don't push from the electrical. Okay, she's now... I don't understand. What's the idea of the roam there? Okay, attackers are doing... I guess east push?
Bomb located
With
by
Kali on the
attackers.
garage? I'm not a fan of the Kali pick, not gonna lie. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Body level, line of sight is... I will definitely go for the body level over the full map. Full wall being opened. Okay, so... What? Oh, that's unlucky. That's something that we call a wall hack cap. Yeah, so this angle on the table is pretty strong angle, by the way. I haven't seen that used in the Pro League that much. Like the table angle all the way towards the outside. That's pretty strong. And nobody is utilizing these windows. I don't remember the last time when defenders were attacking, they also were not on these windows. Like having someone by these windows pretty much will kill Mute or push him away. And as well as Jaeger wouldn't be playing this aggressive. And all that you need to do is to get the janitor in control, and then you can go for the execute.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Sure, having someone rappel over there and cover him flank is a pair of another issue, but like having a drone in the lobby will most likely do its job. Jaeger got downed. These are so long angles, I really can't think of like... Was Jaeger downed by the sledge or by the jackal? Okay, someone is by the window, that's very nice. Maestro will most likely will revive. Melusi has a C4 underneath. Do they have... Where's Maestro's evil eye?
Seconds remaining.
He's not getting any... Okay, they have yokai, okay.
10 seconds left.
Oh, this is going to be C4 when...
5 seconds remaining.
Go for the plant.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I mean, yokai drone will deny it anyway. I'm not sure what is taking it so long. Like, what did the attackers get? Okay, pause. So what did the attackers get from the... in the entire of the round? And that's 2, 4, 1 more, that's 5. Okay. So what's the idea behind the Kali pick?
So the
Base
Kali pick
scraps.
is supposed to, with the Hibana, the Kali and the Hibana are supposed to open up the right side of the breach wall from the skylight. But we talked about two different strategies, and so we ended up both doing separate ones, which is a bit awkward. So
Yeah,
one strategy was Kali on garage, putting pressure on, and the other one was to use it to open the wall. And we changed our mind halfway through, which is why she started on garage and ended up over there.
Yeah,
But by then,
'cause-
Hibana had already died.
Yeah, because you kind of, if you want to have someone by the garage, then you're doing the lobby push. You're not doing the top square push. Other
Yeah.
than that, I'm not sure what did you get in control in the entire time aside from the top square. Like you got just the top square in control, right?
Yeah.
So what were the issues with getting the map control? Like you didn't even have the janitor in control. So why? Like
I have no idea. I saw the plant was open and I said that we could try to plant, but I didn't mention janitor. But I think I was thinking somebody's going to take that, but it
'cause-
didn't happen. So I should have said that.
I mean, if you see the opportunity to go for the plant, you still need to make sure that nobody's in the janitor. And if nobody's in the janitor,
Yeah, but nobody was. I had thrown in there.
Then get in the janitor. Like
I should
getting
have said that. I should have. Yeah, that was my fault.
The second thing is how many preparation phase drones do you have in the building?
At
Mine
least
was.
me and
Mine was
me
made
and
lobby.
Sledge.
I had one.
Okay, at
Where?
least 3.
So do you have one in the lobby?
I had one.
Yeah,
main
we had one
for
lobby,
late
we had
games.
one top square, and I don't know where the
So
like I had.
how do you not know that Melusi is roaming in the archives?
Oh, I did. I knew that she was. I didn't know that she was in archives, but I saw her bottom square and called it.
Yeah,
mean,
but
she
we
was
couldn't
called
find
out.
her again after that.
I mean, I think the main idea when joining out someone like Melusi, Valkyrie, or whoever had a C4 is that they have a C4, so you guys
Yeah.
can't go for the plant. So again, if you see the opportunity to plant, then that most likely is you need pushing the objective, but don't go for the plant. Like you can't plant if there's a C4 underneath.
Yeah, that's true.
And especially if you don't have janitor in, like sure nobody was in the janitor at that moment, but someone could went from the executive or conference to the janitor and just denied your plant.
I was watching the janitor from the window.
I like the fact that someone rotated to the CO walls or the hallways windows. But I think going there a slightly bit more earlier will be more beneficial because
Yeah, true.
Jaeger wouldn't be able to play that aggressive on the stock trading, as well as Mute will also be forced to be somewhere next to the Jaeger, and that immediately gives you way more mapping control, especially if you have someone by the garage or at least a drone in the lobby.
Yeah, true.
So I will definitely recommend having someone slightly bit more earlier on the CO windows if this kind of hold happens again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
for the for the basement, what happened there? You lost. Let me see.
Yeah, they'd open
Yeah,
area
that
right
yeah,
behind.
okay. I guess the plan was to just since they are heavily holding like heavily roaming, just rush through the CC server. But the thing is, you can't do that if the hatch is opened. I'm not sure how
Yeah.
Torin managed to get in, but that
The-
shouldn't have happened.
I
Yeah.
had
And
the
I'm
drone
also
facing it and saw
and
no one was watching it at that second, so I
and I'm
took it as
also
a
not
response.
sure what was the idea behind smoking off your planter that managed to get
Yeah,
2
that
kills.
was
Yeah, that
One
smoke
more
was
thing.
bad.
And one more thing, if you wanted to go for the rush, you had to rush from the garage and the lobby, because then
Okay.
roamers cannot deal against that kind of a push. It's so
Yeah,
if you want to rush, you want to make sure that roamers cannot do anything to you aside them rotating back to the objective.
I think our main issue was that we first thought that we were going to attack the archives because we saw archives castle and didn't run downstairs, so that took us a like good chunk of our time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's probably the issue. But yeah, if you want to go for the plan, just have in mind that if roamers can deny your rush push, then that's probably not a good idea because you're
Yeah,
roaming.
yeah.
You're roaming exactly to deny the execute, and you're literally going for that execute. Like,
Yeah, we were talking about that we need to roam here
but
next
yeah,
time.
yeah, for the CO definitely have someone a bit more earlier, and I really dislike the Kali pick. I see that you didn't pick Kali.
Yeah,
You can go with Zofia if you want long angles, or if you want to have free explosives, go with Ash. Like, I don't see the Kali pick.
yeah,
Okay.
they weren't playing Kite on downstairs, I think. So like we don't need.
Anyway, that's pretty much about it for the.
Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
Good
you
luck.
very much.
Good luck. Turkey Cup. Okay, Wolf is VR. Okay, so both teams ready. I just want to make sure that a player from each team says ready, because if let's say James and Veve says ready, that doesn't mean that Orange team is ready, even if there are two readies. Clash. Okay, this time maybe Akali will be a good pick, but you still have a lot of ways to deal with the Clash. And I guess I have to highlight that doesn't mean Clash is bad operator. It just means Clash has a lot of counters. Just how Castle has a lot of counters. That doesn't mean Castle is a bad operator. Okay, so we have the global shield, and that's pretty much it. And for the takers, we have Harbridge. I guess Capital has claymores, and I guess claymores are not needed if you do the roam hunt. Other than that, I mean, we still have 2 pair of smoke grenades. So let's see how this will go. So Clash, if you want to play Clash on this side, you usually want to play Clash probably outside of the janitor's hallway. And yeah, these one, maybe even 2 reinforcements. Yeah, okay. So Clash can be playing safe by the reinforcements, safe against the like the window angles. And then you probably want to have these 2 hallway walls reinforced, because it's all useless if they just like open this one with Zofia or Resh or Kali they had beforehand. Because opening up these hallways probably mandatory for any of the attacks. Like literally any of the attacks. Basement, archives, open, or CO. Okay, so attackers are doing kind of, I guess, default-ish take. I will recommend. Okay, where is Capito? And where is this? Okay, so Scarlet? Okay, Scarlet. Okay, so I will definitely recommend if you're in a fight stack, definitely have someone around the lobby, or at least watching the lobby cam, because that way you can count how many roamers are rotating. If you're not, if like let's say that you're just on the drone, then you can rotate how many roamers drop it down. So if you're not there, there are 2 roamers. Then if 1 roamer drops down, if there is no intel, then you don't know if he dropped down. Okay. Oh, Pogmat. Lol. No. Oh. Okay, that was very close. Oh fuck. That will be actually funny. Okay, so Takers have the full top floor control. I guess it's time for the vertical play, but now the big question is, do you go for the lobby push or do you go for the archives push? If you want to deal with less roamers, you're going for the lobby push, because all that you need to worry about is this hallway. But if you are comfortable with clearing open cafe, like electrical and the top blue, then you're going for the archives push. I generally like more lobby pushes because again there is less time. It's less time consuming. This match is way more balanced than I thought it will because one guy from the Blues team, no, not from the Blues team, from the Orange team, was replaced by one good guy. Flawless. I mean, Capito got an early kill on the roamer, and then Clash was kind of playing alone there, so yeah, that was kind of unlucky from the skylight. I guess there is really nothing much to talk. Like if they got the early pick, that usually gives them the round, especially in the like lower tier of the matches. Because 5 versus 4, and I imagine that this is possibly a take-set map, but 5 versus 4, and in that 4 you have Clash. So technically it is 3.5 versus 3.5 versus 5. And again, that Clash was kind of. I think Clash was playing a bit of alone because again, whoever was like in by the hallway got killed from the skylight. Okay, utility wise, we have 2 C4s to bulletproof. Nothing changed from the weapons, and they're all, again going to hold heavily on the top. Let's see if what attackers will try to do. Will they try to go for the garage push and lobby? Or they will try to clear out the roamers. We have one drone in the lobby.
5 seconds to
Then
go.
we have one drone in the top square. Okay, that's pretty nice drones.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Pretty nice drones. Someone should have seen Vigil and Janitor. Okay. So we have extended hold towards Archives and Tellers and Vigil on the top, just like previously. And Takers seem to be going for the roam hunt instead of rushing. Rush B to Kabla. I prefer this mirror window over the garage one. Vigil is shooting something, I guess. I don't know what. Okay, so we can see Fire Takers doing all from the east, and again, I will definitely recommend having someone by the lobby. What? From there? From the top? Okay, from the top. This is what I was actually mentioning in the very first round of the blue defense. The moment
has been located.
Vigil dies, then roamers on the first floor have to think if they want to roam or not. I would say that Vigil might maybe kind of retreated too quick, I would say. And this is already, at this moment, it's kind of over. Kestel most likely wants to go for the retake main stair control and go for the flank. Like, you can't stay in the objective in a 5 versus 2 situation. Like, you can't deny the plant. And this is pretty much over.
Bomb located by attackers.
Flawless. Second flawless round. After my pose, I don't think I influenced it in the flawless round. Maybe just gave them a slightly bit more motivation, but I think this was more on them rather than on me. Fuse pick, never mind. Yeah, Fuse is not good. Simple as that. Fuse is okay in basement. Fuse is not good. In Arc against Archives open, he can be picked, but you can pick other operators. Like, he is replaceable by better operators. Okay, so we are going to do this. We are going to see the same thing. Let's see if they spotted the mistake. I think Vigil running towards the first floor was kind of too early. What you can do if you have this kind of a hole like free roam hold with one on very top, two
Defenders
around the
protect the
archives
bombs from
cafe
being defused
open,
by
is to open
attackers.
up actually the janitor's hatch. So that allows Vigil to play in these 4 rooms. And then when he feels near, he just rotates toward the cafe. And as already mentioned, you cannot push cafe from the top, so you're kind of forced to push them either from the mid square or LA window, and you have teammates covering up the archives and tellers. And again, if you again feel pressure, then you all 3 can drop down the CC hatch.
5 seconds to go.
Drones, we have the same drone. Okay, Vigil is now trying to find the drone. That's something that I really like. But what I dislike is that nobody's being on the drone. Like, preparation phase drones are as useful as if you have someone actually watching them the moment action phase starts. So we have Vigil playing some bullet holes towards top square. Okay, that could have been heard if there was a drone, someone on the drone. That would be a pretty cool. Okay, Vigil is now. I assume Vigil is now playing till the death, because he cannot position himself that he cannot rotate safely. But Mute dies first. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Why would you pick this aggressive? Now Jaeger is on a kind of a. Yeah, you can't play this aggressive. Like the moment one dies, then the other roamers have issues. Okay, so they all retreated back. I think Castle should be playing now by the main stairs bottom, not to allow Jackal to push deep. What A-Takers are doing? Okay, I mean they were probably joining out the other part of the map. Now they have the map control for the execute. I mean, attackers simply can do a
Attackers have
default.
located the bomb.
They have a pair of smoke grenade from the Jackal. They can bait a C4 from the Mira if she has one. And even if someone dies from the C4, that's still fine. Like, attackers will have to go instead of the CC to deny the second shot at the plant. I'm not sure why Ash was pushing this deep. Like, you don't need to do that. So how do you deal with the C4 is you start to plant and you drop down one from the open hatch. That's how you deal with the C4, if you're afraid of the C4 or smoke babes or something. But you don't prone and then push aggressively there. That was a risky thing to do. Okay, this is the last round. Is it going to be draw or the orange team is going to win? This had been like 5-2. Let's see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, we are going to see the same kind of hole on the top floor. Last time, it was like the plant was denied from the C4 below, as well as with the yokai drone. I guess they kind of should be. I mean, they don't need to be because they have Thatcher now. Just throw an EMP before going for the plant, and then you disable all the yokai drones.
10 seconds to go.
Okay,
5
so
seconds.
utility-wise, the global shield and the bulletproof. Then we have
Attackers must
let's see
locate
two
and defuse
C4s.
the bomb.
Takers, a pair of smoke grenades, and a grenade. Nice. Okay. Okay. Everybody spawn on the east side. So no one will destroy the garage cam. So Jaeger is trying to get the same angle as the previous time. Jaeger killed Hibana, if I remember correctly. From his spot towards the outside. Someone is shooting. Okay, so Takers still don't have anything in control, and this was the issue the last time they were attacking this side. Like 1 minute and 10 seconds passed, and we still have
Bomb
3
located
attackers
by attackers.
outside of the balcony. Then we have Ash and Jackal. Okay, that's 4 attackers. Where's the 5th one? Okay. Repelling? Okay, that's very nice.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Open up all the windows.
Attackers
Just
recover
open
the
up
bomb
all the
diffuser.
windows. Ash is hunting Melusi, I assume. This reminds me of Kentucky versus. Was it Canadian? I suppose there. I think it was Canadian versus Kanto. I mean, this is also a kind of important gunfight.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Because as long as if Ash knows that Melusi is stuck there,
Attackers
then
have recovered their diffuser.
okay, they're trying to get the janitor in control. Okay, so janitor can be pushed now. No, don't push the shield. Don't push the shield with the diffuser. Don't push. You don't need to push this. Like you don't need to push the hallway. Like why would you push the hallway? I'm not. I need to ask Jackal. Okay, that's Shadow. Okay, I need to ask him why pushing. What was the idea behind pushing the hallway there? Like.